Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. We are back here in Gaia and doing another updates, news and information episode. As you see in the description, this is episode number 7 already, and I'm sure you think I forgot about you. No, not the case. Excuse me. The developer was very busy this past couple of weeks doing a lot of stuff to this game and a lot of updates, so we will be handling quite a few of them quickly. It's actually not quite a few, it's a few, but it's big ones. So the first thing you will notice is we are away from the test map. We are doing the procedural maps, but I'll go into that in a second. So just want to quickly go to morning, call it our Uni 7 and then here you have a terrain shape. So at the moment there is only 3 ones you can choose from. So it's number 0, number 1 or number 2. You can take this off if you don't want to see how the map looks, but I'm just showing you guys that you can choose different ones, and I've tested every time it's different, and you can choose whatever resources you want: normal, low or high, trees, high, low, normal, monsters, low, high or normal. I tested a few of them. Let's go high all around. Let's see. Excuse me. So first of all, this will be your new loading screen. So I'm gonna pause recording because it takes a minute or two for the procedural to generate, and then I will get back into the rest of the info. Okay, we are back in. It took about 3 minutes at most to load in, and I am running off a normal hard drive, not an SSD. So that is important for things that I'm going to get into in a minute. Just want to grab. You still start in your escape pod with your supplies here. You just normally click it and grab. I'm just going to grab a few just to cover myself out there. Okay, so those things are normal, and as I said, every time I've spawned in a different spot and it looks different every time, so there's definitely not a boring same thing over and over as we had with the test map. Okay, so as I said, we are back to procedural, but there's a but to it, as I just said. Okay, so it's not 100% procedural, it's about 80% procedural. So why I'm saying that is the developer made the map a pre-built map, so only the skeleton, so to say, is set. So the mountains and the areas and the flat areas is set, not the rocks, not the resources. The resources is procedural, so, and your spawn location obviously. So every time you spawn on a different location with different amount of resources depending on the stats you chose. So I chose high trees, there's a lot of trees. Previous time I had normal trees, there was about half the trees that I see now, and you will see a bunch of changes depending on what you select. So a reason behind that, if you make 100% procedural, when we did test that, the 100% procedural, you would not find maybe a flat area to build on. So everything is up and down, just mountains, or everything is just water, or everything could be just flat. So it was just too random, so the developer decided to do it this way, and I believe it's a better way because there is flat areas, there's nice flat areas, and so you know you have a buildable place, you know you will have mountains to build on if you want to, or whatever the case may be. So that 20% that's not procedural saves a bunch of time as well. As I just told you guys, I take about 3 minutes to load this world. So normally if you make it 100% to make a topography as well procedural, it will take about half an hour, and nobody has a half an hour to load a game, right? So yes, so that is definitely a good choice by the developer, and performance wise it's also a very good idea. So that's it. Niels, etc. Okay, so as I said, showed you guys, there's only 3 maps at this stage, so this is just for testing. There will be more maps or topographies in the future, and then can choose any one, and you will always spawn in a different location, so everything will kind of look different every time. You will have different places to spawn in and so on. And another massive update. The test map was 4 kilometers squared. I have no idea. Let me just quickly make sure while we run up with this. Just want to make sure how many miles squared that is. 4. Come on, jump. Okay, that's 1.5 miles squared. Okay, so here's a kicker, guys. It is now 64 kilometers squared. That is 24 miles squared. So it is a massive map now. I just want to get up here. I want to show you guys that it's quite massive. Come on, up we go. Almost. Okay, well, we're still struggling to get our way up. So that is the reason for the map being so massive. Is, well, it's nicer play space and so on. But other than that, the developer still has a lot of packages to include, and not packages like update packages. It's packages of gameplay, as I explained in a previous uni episode. It's a package of, let's say, a water package. So there will be water creatures, etc., or a package for vehicles, and you will add various types of vehicles. So on the test map, it was quite small. You couldn't test. I'm just gonna go to test mode so that I can go to God mode, so that the things leave me alone. Or they will still attack me, but they won't kill me, as I show you guys the size of the map just as we walk around. But in any case, so, as I was saying, so vehicles and so on. So with a test map, it was way too small to have all those packages added. So, or otherwise everything is just too close. Like for example, I've shown you guys in a previous unit episode the Hermes gear, the flight gear. Let's quickly spawn that in and we can fly away from this. Let's just read. That is different. That is definitely different. Oh wow. 60 bullets. Okay, so since we saw that, all the stats in the game did change. Everything changed. So I just want to see bullets. Wealth was usually 1, it's now 2. If you mine resources, it is also, I believe it was 10, now it's 50. So everything has changed, and it will still be rebalanced in the future and be balanced out, so don't worry about that. That is why us testers are here, is to check and test early game, mid game and late game. I am also going to start a normal playthrough soon again, guys, since all these updates and changes. So I'm actually very excited because there's now ending in the game. So that has been implemented. See, the ending was a package that was implemented. So, and a lot of packages will be implemented in the future also. So, oh, almost thought it was that annoying rabbits. Yes, where were we? Stats. We were still handling stats. I wanted to show you guys the wealth. Oh, and also rocks. The ores seem to have more per rock now. Like that one was 10, this one is 6. Oh, and I'm mining this quickly because I'm in cheat mode or test mode and god mode and all that things. So if you check here, he also updated the graphics, so it looks, so you can still differentiate between the various ores. So that is better, that is nice, because if everything is the same as colors, is well, you have to look carefully for it. So as I said, the wealth is now 50. This one is 100, so actually that is a lot. I hope the amount of wealth needed for the final ship is also increased. I probably did that. So and back to the Hermes set. I wanted to show you guys that Hermes. Here's the Hermes. This can now be crafted in world. Oh no. Come back. Last one, where's the last one? There it is. Okay, you go in your inventory and you right click to enable it. So you have your 2 feet and your 2 hands. Okay, now you can see and you can... Wait, what was it? Z, sorry, Z. Let's just go into third person, it's better this way. And then you can fly around and so on. So this can be built now with its own assembler in-game. So also this promotes exploration, because to find this Hermes, this is ancient tech. It's considered as an ancient tech, so you have an ancient assembler. And you use that... Okay, now it's getting dark. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes till it's daytime and then I will bring you guys back. Okay, it is daytime again. I believe we came from there. I've just flew over just so to save some time. Get up more. Up a ways more. Okay, so as I said, all the stats has changed. Even Amanda's stats, these ones that you get on your PDA, the bladder and so on, all of these. Am I already at 30,000 wealth? Oh goodness. Anyways, that doesn't matter. So these stats also they decrease, increase now. So, or not increase. They decrease slower than they used to. So that is awesome at least. Let's see if we can eat something. Okay, just wanted to get that out of the way. And this massive map, there's so much to explore now. So I believe the next package a developer will implement is a vehicles package, because there's just so many, so much to see now with a new map. As you can see, it goes on forever, and we came from that side and it's still going on forever to this side. So this should be already a clear indication to you guys that this is a massive map. Here's some new things that I didn't know about. What's this? Chili. Oh, cool, awesome. So now you can get chili as well. So yes, you get different food types it seems now. And also on that note, the meat. Usually when you killed a animal you get meat, and that's it, you get meat. So each animal you get 3 meat, 4 meat, etc, etc. But now there's different types of meat. So each animal now gives you its own type of meat. And also there's now human meat. So I think I'm not sure, I haven't tasted this actually. If you die you can get your own body back and get human meat or something like that. Almost like Ark in the beginning. If you struggle to survive, you can, if you get killed. What is that? Is that a new animal as well? That's a new animal. I did not see this one in the change notes. That's awesome. Was the Bargacious reskinned? No, Bargacious looked the same still. Oh wow, it's a new animal. Amarok. Ah, okay, cool. So guys, there's new animals as well. So let's fly away from them. This is not going to end good for us. Or end well for us. But in any case. So, actually I think what I was still on about before Night Struck is the Hermes set. So there's an ancient assembler that you need, and you have to go explore the map. And there you will find blueprints to build the Hermes set. It's almost, I heard, like Subnautica. Also, speaking of that, actually, I'm gonna start a new series on Subnautica soon, because I heard a second expansion, Sub-Zero, is gonna come out. So one of my buddies convinced me to do a playthrough of Subnautica, so that we can do the Sub-Zero together. So look forward to that one, guys. So, but back to Gaia, and also the days, or the night that I went through. The day's time is now 20 minutes, down from 60 minutes. The whole cycle, the 24 hours in-game, is basically down to 20 minutes now, and it's to 6 minutes night to 14 minutes day. So the days will go much quicker, but at least nights last is much shorter. We did the meets, the fire tornadoes. If a fire starts, usually only wind affected the way or the direction it was moving. So now there's the temperature itself will affect it and so on. So I'm assuming the more hot the climate is, the hotter the fire will burn. You see that there's temperature in game. Excuse me. So this game is working on climate changes and all that as well. So that is kind of cool. And yes, and as usual, the developer did a lot of bug fixes, a real bunch. I've seen a lot of bug fixes, and well, since I'm a tester, I'm showing him a lot of the bugs as well. And he tests. For some reason, my PC gives a lot of different bugs than his PCs, and well, that's why developers need testers, because each person's PC setup gives different types of errors. But yeah, a big error that's happening from my side, he can't reproduce on his side for some reason. So, but yes, that's behind the scenes stuff, not something you guys need to worry about, but just so that you know, he is working on a lot of bug fixes. He fixed I don't know, hundreds, almost 1,000 different types of bugs, I'm sure of it. And he also, as it does fix a code, he does find a lot of things behind the scenes that I even don't know about. So yes, there's really a lot of things that's happening, and the game is progressing, guys. So sorry for being so quiet between the two uni episodes. There's so many things happening that this stable release came out, not really 100% stable, but there's a massive update that came out about a day or two ago again. And so now a uni episode was actually perfect with all the bug fixes and the changes. And this map is really nice. It's a big map. You look there. There's a massive flat area that you can also build on. You can build on top of the mountains. And once vehicles is implemented, I think going and retrieving resources will be much easier. Well, I think with a positive, very strong positive thinking that will definitely be the case. But yes, so there's a lot of stuff happening, guys. Please support the developer. Check the links in my description. There's a link to the website, the official website, links to the Steam page, and as I mentioned in the previous uni, a Kickstarter campaign will start off soon, within 2 weeks plus minus, I believe. So please support the developer in that as well, and I will also, as soon as that happens, I will start linking to that Kickstarter campaign in my videos. Only the new ones, going back to all the old ones, is going to be it's going to be a bit difficult. Not difficult, but a lot of work. So, but maybe I'll do that. But please go check those links out for a developer and support him, and also support me, guys. Please. There's also links to my public Discord. Come have a chat with me there. There's links to my Patreon, and you can come support both of us. And if you haven't done so, please remember to subscribe, guys. Leave a like or a dislike, and if you leave a dislike, please let me know why, so that I can work on my content or give your comments through to the developer if it's something dependent on a game or something. But yes, any comments are welcome. The developer also monitors this game's comments And we will also in the future, near future, do a live stream as well, where the developer will also be active in chat. So get your questions and answers ready so long for when that happens, and then you can come and ask him. But we will have in a scheduled time, so everybody will have time to get prepared for that and so on. But with that, I will see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.